are praying between the cars when they have to pray, and therefore we told the aviation that is dangerous for their life, and it should not happen in the city of Chicago, and where they have O'Hare Airport standing and spending billions of dollars to expand their facility, and they don't have sanitary conditions here. 200 drivers in this lot, and they have 2 or 3 parties over there without running water, which is not healthy for the city of Chicago. Therefore, we ask the aviation to have this facility behind us, this tent for the drivers to have just a few minutes to rest while they are waiting hours and hours to get rides. And this facility is far away from the terminals. That's why most of them, they lose their customers when they get there to the terminals, because this facility and this lot is far away from the terminals. Anyhow, we asked the aviation for this facility, they agreed, but now they should provide electricity, they should provide running water, because this is essential for the welfare of these drivers. Some other person who will tell you about some other things and some other points. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Mohammed. I'm O-H-A-M-M-A-D. As my colleague said, we're just seeking for equality with the taxi lot. The taxi lot, which is the City of Chicago run lot, City of Chicago plated vehicles. Each vehicle pays $500 a year to get plated. Besides the $4 per trip we enter the terminals, besides the $3.50 a day that we are paying to ground taxes, the $30 million plus that the City of Chicago collected from Uber and Lyft. There's so much money being collected from the City of Chicago from us, but we're not being treated with anything. We built this facility throughout the drivers. We've collected donations, we've got our own generator, we fund the gas by ourselves, and this is not enough. Sometimes it takes us 20 minutes to get to the lot with the traffic. There's a ticket booth where you scan your stamp. That stamp sometimes doesn't read. It takes too long to get down there. The customer cancels the trip, and then you got to come back over here. And this lot here, there's a geofence with Uber and Lyft. If you leave this lot, you leave the queue. So once you leave the queue, you got to come back and get back in queue again. And sometimes you're here for 3-4 hours just to get one trip. So this is, we need to either get closer to the terminals so the customers can, this is the City of Chicago International Airport. Customers come here and they want to experience a smooth transition into the city, and with us drivers being professional drivers, licensed City of Chicago drivers, we're trying to provide that service to the consumers of the City of Chicago with these minimum requirements that we're asking.
Hello everyone, thanks for coming in today. We are, as the drivers, we're not asking something extraordinary, we're just asking for the basic needs that we need, which is a normal restroom, resting place for us, and some basic necessities. And we are, as my friend said, we are so far from the main terminals. Every time we go out there, it takes like 15-20 minutes to get there. Customers calling. When we get there, they're already in the bad mood that we are late coming in for them to pick them up. So we waited so long. It's been 3-4 years since we moved up here. So that's enough. So we gotta have our voice heard, and that's why we called you in today. And thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Mahmoud, M-A-H-M-O-U-D. I would like to add also that, if you look at the lot here and the facility we have here, does not match with Chicago, one of the busiest airports in the world. We are the third busiest airport in the world, and the facilities they provide in us does not match with Chicago, United States. So we look like from the third world. Even in Africa, we wouldn't find facilities like this. We're all professional driver. We pay a lot of taxes and money, and also we lose a lot of business once we leave from the lot. As our colleague said before, we lose a lot of money. We lose a lot of customers because they cancel us, take a cab because it's faster. Sometimes we stay in a queue there like 10-15 minutes to get the ticket to reach the terminal. Sometimes also bumper to bumper. So we lose a lot of customers, and we waste hours. Sometimes we stay 6 hours to get to a trip. And once we leave the lot and they cancel on us, we come back. So basically we stay 10 hours to make one trip or two. And that's not fair. Thank you.
Okay, our demand is as follows. Either bring this lot closer to the terminal or bring running water and facilities and make this tent permanent for everybody to have rest in it. Because the way it is now is unbearable. We have to have human being facilities for the drivers to function, because they are providing essential service to the city of Chicago, and the city of Chicago must pay us back. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Last week, the China 7 and China 5 we have to work together with the city. We want the city and the mayor of Chicago to help us because we have major problem. If we get them all back to the customer, sometimes we take 20 minutes. But people doesn't know what it is. This is every time we go to get the customer, we have to scan. This is post driver for box. By the time we go to get the customer, it takes 20 minutes to scan it. And when we come back, we're going to pay it again. Everybody wants nice place to sit down, eat, make sure we come here, and Ramadan, we can start. After the start, we can sit down and get the bathroom here. If there's a company coming to clean the bathroom, they come between 10 and 12. They are clean 24 hours to become clean again. The bathroom here is disgusting. Since we pay money to sit here, we want to work with the city of Chicago, and we ask the mayor to take care of us and finish this problem. Thank you.
So as we're talking, there's a lot directly across the street from the taxi lot, the Kiss and Fly parking lot, where there's already a permanent facility there. There's the bathrooms, water, electricity, and it's an empty lot essentially. We're just asking, if you're not going to build something permanent for us there, give us something that's already existing. The lot's already there, the facility's already there, water, plumbing, everything is there. Let Uber, Lyft, City of Chicago come together, create that as the new geofence area for us to stage to pick up our customers from, to be closer to the terminals, not 20 minutes to get to a customer when they just travel 13, 14 hours on a flight. They want to get in their car and they want to go home. So we're just asking, either get us closer or build something, permanent for us here. Thank you.
Plus something else, like this year, City of Chicago issued more than 2,000 new plates to this business, and that many new drivers switch from trucking, from taxi cab to our business. Now this lot is not enough. If you come by 3 o'clock, you're not gonna find a spot to park. So we sometimes double park because that's too small for us. They ticket us. No mercy. We also, we ask also City of Chicago to help us, since we are commercial license plates. When we are dropping off, I personally paid a ticket when I was dropping off a customer on a sign saying no stopping, no standing, but I'm operating. I'm not hanging out or parked to go shopping. I'm dropping a customer. The guys like in the city took a picture of my plate. I paid $100 for ticket, and that's not right. I went personally to 400 West Superior to contest the ticket. And the judge told me, if you don't like the decision, go to daily center. I paid the $100. I was dropping a customer. I had to prove that I was at that time matched with the ticket. No, they said no. So that lot D there is across street from the staging area, closer to the terminals, and it's bigger and it's ready with the facilities. All the facilities in there, water, electricity, and everything. And it's bigger. And the booth also that we could go to the in our lot, we can't do the stamp there. Why we have to go to the taxi lot? So we go from here to the taxi lot to get the ticket and go to terminal. We could do it from our lot. If they move us to the new lot there, it's bigger, can pay all the drivers, all the new 2,000 drivers. We pay $500 to renew our license, and imagine like they added another 2,000, so double the amount of black card now. And so just share something. It's one time. It needs one time to spend some money to help us. Only one time, and then that's it. They'll leave all the money. That's a millions of money that we don't see anything. That's it. Thank you.
Okay. Any questions?
Yes. So it seems like you obviously have a few complaints, right? But they're not necessarily connected to each other, right? It sounds like you have a problem with how your business is impacted because of the proximity to the terminals, but also the hassle about this. To me, it doesn't seem like either. Or like, sure, you'd like to have better facilities here, but that doesn't fix your longer-term problem of being close to the terminal. So is that just like, hey, we want this fixed in the short term, and also we need a better long-term fix that's closer to the terminal?
Well, I could answer this question in one word, which is harassment. Since we have this tent or facility for the drivers almost every day, just now before you came in, there was personnel from the aviation here, and there's two of them over there by the gas station. So they always harass us and the drivers here for this facility, saying this is fire hazard, this cannot be there. So the thing is, if they going to move some, like the lot over there permanently, then we have to have permanent facility, like what they have in the cab driver facility over there. They have 2 bathrooms over there, and they built a new one just a few years ago because of the complaint. I mean, if OSHA know about this facility, they close it tomorrow, because this is not acceptable. Here, the drivers pay from their own pocket money to run this facility. They have their own generator, even though we have electricity over there, and you see this, that's all. It's easy to have electricity from there, but they refuse. Now, if they're going to move the lot, then we have to have permanent facility for the drivers to have a rest.
So you're asking for both.
Yeah, well, no, so to answer your question is, the transition to move there, it's ready. It can happen in an hour. It can happen in 2 hours. It's the fly lot.
We have a shuttle bus.
It's just
a shuttle bus.
It's an empty
They
lot.
can move out here.
The shuttle bus is parked there. It's just a cell phone lot. You come here for that.
That's what they promised us 4 years ago.
We have, yeah. So this lot was originally a temporary lot. They told us we're gonna move you here for a month until we fix that lot. And a month turned into two, 3, and it just kept going. So that lot is ready to go. That lot has the facilities already. There's no money needed to be invested. Just
switch.
overnight.
That's it.
Just move us to that lot. Tell us, okay, this is your new lot. That's it. If that's not the case, then give us something permanent here. That's what we're asking.
I mean, I guess at the very least, you don't want to be hassled.
Yeah, I mean, we got rats. We got rats that are in and out of here. Like, this is a safe haven. When it's storming, we're here for hours and hours. You don't want to idle your car and cause emission. We don't want to cause a nuisance to the gas station by using their bathrooms because there's many drivers. There's over 3,000 seat-plated livery cars that if you leave the slot, you get out of your queue for Uber and Lyft. So you can't leave to go to a restaurant or a bathroom at Target or something. You have to stay in the slot. Now, staying in the slot, we got the porta potties there that are cleaned once a day with over 3,000 drivers. It's not sanitary.
How long is temporary time is, I'm sorry to cut you off. How long? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? It's already
5 years
has been
already.
5 years. If you give us time limit, let's say, okay, when 6 months we can switch you across the street, we accept it. You know what? We accept every scenario in the world. Since you keep lying to us, you know, each time they harass us, like example, oh, you double park, a ticket $75. I got it. Give me more space, give me more facility, since I'm paying you money each trip. I go 4 times a day. That means we're talking about $20 each day, example,
Per
right?
driver.
What I'm getting in return, treat like a shit. City of Chicago, the mayor, whatever who charge, they're nice people. I'm not complaining about them. But whatever who charge, okay, they treat us like really lower class people. You know, no more, no less. Soon you drive, they says, oh, you are a driver. Let me give you a ticket. Sir, I'm sorry, I'm running for my customer. If you move, I will call a cops on you. Then they write us ticket.
And then once
just
we-
voluntarily ticket.
And then once we finally do get down to the terminal, sometimes the customer's getting their luggage. The city of Chicago tells you you got 1 minute to get out of here. If you're not out of there, you gotta loop all the way back around the airport, get another stamp. Sometimes, you know, the stamp, you have 15 minutes.
Actually, they're gonna have a meeting tomorrow because of that. They want to shorten the time. They want us to pay twice.
It's not
One
fair.
customer.
That's not fair, you know. As representation of the city of Chicago, sometimes people are traveling here, and this is the first time in Chicago. This is the face they see for the first time. This is who's introducing them to the city. They want a good experience. Now, when you have a driver that's you know been stuck in this facility all day, where they have no clean, sanitary place to relieve themselves or to freshen up, it's not going to be a great experience. You want to keep the experience good. Get us closer. Get us the facility's already there. You already have to build the facility.
How long has this been here?
Over a year.
Over a year.
That tent?
Yeah.
Over a year?
Yeah.
3
What
years.
they
3
promised
years.
us 5 years ago.
And once
years.
again, this is
It's
all
only 3 years.
this is all
3
funded
years.
by the drivers.
Lots,
the lot's
lots
been
been 4 years, tent is 1 year.
Yeah, 2 years. 2 years.
After
The tent is
5
2
years
years.
waiting.
I just wanted to know when it was put on. Not
Last year,
Yeah.
maybe didn't- yeah,
tent
just-
1 year, then lot is 4 years.
No. The tent is going for 3 years now.
No, when did we
That's
put
okay.
up?
Yeah.
3
Go for
years.
3 years.
2.5 years, exactly.
2.5 exactly.
Because some driver goes in, you know, back and forth. That's what's going on. Some driver work.
But the most
It's
important.
been up for 2.5 years. It was initially approved. I'm
Yeah.
just getting honing in on the tent issue right now because obviously you have
Yeah.
a lot of frustrations. But
Yeah.
so tent 2.5 years ish.
Yes.
When did you start being hassled for it? Because initially you guys
From
were
day
getting-
one.
From day one. From
It
day
was a
one.
safety hazard. Okay, so then we restructured it. We added fire extinguishers. You know, there's doors to keep the
Mice.
rats and mice out. As the drivers chipping in to make it better and better, when in reality we're paying tens of thousands daily from us to the city of Chicago. This is not something we should be paying for.
Look at that.
This is
barren for a
We want to build place where the containers. They don't want them. They don't want that. Only tents because it's not permanent.
Yeah, I'm just trying to understand from their side. So when you talk about a tent, maybe they're thinking simply just like a cover and then you turn it into like a more professional facility, which you would think would be a good thing.
It's
So I'm
not
not.
a facility, it's a chapel. Anyone can practice any religion here.
Yeah.
Anybody is welcome from any religion or anything. It's not exclusively for some people. It's just shared place for anyone. Some people, they come just, it's so hot, they don't want to run their cars like, you know, when it's 100 degrees.
$100.
You have any condition, we have it inside, and it's, you know,
You don't want to
it's
spend
great.
dollars, inside the car.
But immediately, essentially, the harassment began after you.
Yeah, immediately. Yeah, everything we do, they have something about
The
it.
Aviation Department was the one who
City of
initially gave
Chicago.
permission.
Listen, initially it was Ramadan,
Yes.
month of Ramadan. So the aviation agreed to have this tent. And then we kept that tent for good.
so when he says the aviation,
We
the city of
improved it.
Chicago Department of Aviation.
Yeah, we improved it. And then they tried to remove it, saying that it's aeroplane hazard, fire hazard, but
Yeah.
the drivers kept improving it and spending more money to have it reliable for everybody. And we have this area there for running water, and it was polluting also. So we have it locked. Now we have a lock. We have a truck bring water every day, and we pay him. So we run this facility because of lack of service from the aviation. This belongs to the aviation, and they should provide service to us.
What I'm gathering is you guys just need a better system. Like it's a multifaceted.
The best decision we want is the other. That's number one. Because they were going to give it they were going to give it to us closer, and they were starting to fix it. And then the shuttle bus, they came and took over. The shuttle bus, they can move here. It's easier for them. It's easy. It's 5 minutes from the terminal for them. That's the best scenario we want.
Fixes your business.
Everything.
So,
You see all the points that you're gathering? Majority of these points that you're hearing from us would be fixed with just a simple move down. And it's as simple as that. And it's easy. It's closer to the terminal. For 3-4 buses.